Hello, fellow YouTubers and Honda builders. I decided to do a vlog, and I may create a separate channel. Um, I'm not sure yet, but I very well may, since this will be all about my build. Um, I have a 1994 Honda Del Sol that um, I'm going to somewhat be restoring. The car was fine. It's a 1994 Honda Del Sol VTEC. So it came stock with the b16. It took me a long time to find, especially one in a decent condition that hadn't been touched or messed with in the sense. Of course, it's almost a 30-year-old car, or close to 30 years old. So of course, I got to go through some things in terms of building it back up, upgrades and such. Parts are kind of difficult to find, but just like any other builder, we source it out, we figure it out. But to get to the car, I'm kind of late in starting the video for it, or the vlogging. I just thought I'm gonna get real deep with this car, so I said might as well let the world see the things that I will be doing and accomplish with it. But I've owned a couple Del Sols, and I wanted another one. And then once I got it, not realizing how hard the parts were to source, it's just like, oh man. Of course, the weather stripping problem, the roof leaking, things of that nature. But I'm gonna go through the car pretty much from top to bottom for the most part. Lots of plans for the car, but I'll just kind of get to it and show you exactly where I am at this point with the car. Again, I apologize for the late start of the videos, but for the most part, things that I've done, you can kind of see on YouTube or different forums. So I don't think it's anything new. I wish I would have started from the beginning. But as I went along, I realized how deep I'm gonna get with this car. So that's why I said, you know what? I might as well get myself on the channel and show people the things that I will be doing. So let's get started now. Kind of walk you around and show you the car and where I'm at and what I've done to it thus far. So this is the car as it sits right now. The car was the car was really clean in the sense, bodywork wise. Of course, it still needs a new paint job, but the car is straight aside of this scratch right here, and it's just a scratch. The car is really straight, and of course just needs a paint job. But I have completely removed the engine and stripped it down. I had some leaking issues in the windowsill right here. I was getting some water that was leaking right in the corner of my dash, and it would drip down onto my fuse panel, and that kept the car from starting. With that, I just decided to then take it all apart, or whatever it is, so I can fix the leak. And just one thing led to another. It's not like I didn't have plans on doing anything to the car, but that's just kind of where it all started. As you can see, just kind of show you where I'm at this point. Gotta excuse the mess. I've just been taking things apart, but I'm going to explain little by little what I will be doing and what I have thus far. But this was just more of a walk around, just to kind of show you where I'm at now. And like I said, I do apologize for not getting you guys in from the moment that I started everything. The car was running totally fine. Like I said, it started out with the windshield leak, and from there I see the sealant that seals the windshield, it came loose. So water was just finding its way into the interior. Nothing bad, but it was a drip right at the top of my fuse box. So it kept the car from starting, which I'm like, I can't be worried about this when it starts to rain. So of course I took the body panels off. I pulled the motor out as it sits right now. It's currently on the engine stand, along with my tranny. That's a whole nother story as well that I'm going to be doing a bunch of work on. So the motor has about 200,000 miles on it. But just to kind of show you exactly what I will be doing. Right now I am stripping down the engine bay so I can primer and paint, repaint it. The car will be going into the body shop, but I did want to shave my engine bay. I'm not for sure how deep of a shave I'm going to be doing. I think I'm going to pull everything off that I don't want, in the sense. The car won't have air condition, so that's a lot of plumbing and things that will come off the motor and out of the engine bay. Like I said, I'm gonna get pretty deep with this build, so I said let me just go on and record this one. I have ordered a bunch of parts that I already have built up and in storage, just waiting at the time to do what needs to be done to the car. But the first thing I got to do is obviously get it painted, because I don't want any of my things sprayed after everything that I've bought. So one thing led to another. The engine had a few leaks or whatever it is. The axle had busted, some grease flew everywhere, so the engine was dirty. But I knew I was going to pull it out and rebuild it. So, like I said, this is just a little introduction as to what I will be doing and what car it is. I have built quite a few Hondas. I have owned quite a few Hondas or whatever. I do currently have a 2005 Infiniti G35 6-speed. Then I got an Infiniti FX35, as well as my 2014 Yamaha R1. And eventually at some point you guys will see those. That was more or less going to be about this car here, but just so you guys know a background on me and what's going on, what I have. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Come the engine bay, I'm going to be, like I said, repainting it. The car will be going into the body shop to get it painted, but I think I wanted to just personally take my time with the engine bay, as they'll just spray it if I take it to them, which would be nice because they have a nice paint job on the engine bay. But I just said, you know what, I'll just do it myself. On that note, being that it's the engine bay, this will be a daily driven car. It's not going to be that 100% show car type, so as long as the paint is decent, then I'm fine with it. But like I said, I stripped it down. I removed the dash. I unplugged the steering. I removed the AC. I'd have a air condition. I have the block, the duct, the deletion duct for the air condition. Since I no longer have since I'll no longer have air condition, that I will be putting in as well. That came in the other day, and that's just to save a bunch of tubing and wires and such. I will still keep my heater, but I'm gonna continue to strip down the paint. I started to work on here. I grinded it down and started to primer this portion here already, as you can see. The main deal with working on the engine itself, I mean the engine bay, is I have ordered a bunch of parts from Chase Bays, a bunch of deletion stuff. Of course, I have to drop this subframe and all the parts and get it all squared away there, paint wise, and get it powder coated, because it's got a bunch of rust on it, so I have to get it all stripped down. I got all replacement suspension parts as well, as these are rusted. So it's just the stock stuff from '94 that I'm just gonna go on and replace everything. But the subframe, I'm just going to get it sandblasted and then powder coated. But my deletion of things includes a power steering delete from Chase Bays. Like I said, this is all stuff from Chase Bays. A power steering delete. I did order a tucked dual fan radiator from Chase Bays, so it will sit right in the middle of my subframe. So you probably won't really see it at this point like you would see a normal radiator. Like I said, you guys will see all these items being installed, the before and afters. For the radiator, I've already removed those 4 mounting points, the 2 that are here for the AC condenser and the 2 that are there for the stock radiator. And I believe I'm going to have to take out this bar because it's going to be a full radiator that's going to sit in this portion here. But under it, I mean, right under it though, right in the middle. So it's going to be nice because then I'll have all this space here for whatever header I do decide to have. So I won't have to worry about that. Like I said, the power steering delete I have, the radiator tuck that I ordered from them as well. That's a dual fan, and it comes with all the wiring and relays and stuff. What else? Obviously, I won't have the coolant bottle here the washer fluid I'm gonna leave out. Like I said, I'm gonna pretty much shave the engine bay of all the unnecessary things that are really not needed. Let me see, what else do I have? I have a full interior brake line tuck, so I'm gonna be getting rid of all my brake lines, like completely removing them. As I got the interior one, I got a BrakeMaster delete, BrakeMaster booster delete from them as well. What else? I got braided brake lines that I ended up getting as well from Chase Bays. I just got stuck. I'm trying to think of everything that I've ordered. I've ordered so much stuff that the car is waiting on right now. A lot of parts that I've already gotten, but like I said, just a bunch of things that I'm going to be doing and deleting to clean up this engine bay. But I will take you guys along for the ride and show you what's what as I move along. Just more wanted to kind of introduce myself and what I will be doing. But lots of parts on the way. And I will get started now, but I will be updating you as I go along. I think I'm gonna have to get a stand or something that I can hang so I can do videos, a tripod and things of that nature. So excuse me if the video is a little rough. At this point, I know as I go along it'll get better and better. But it's gonna be fun. It's definitely gonna be a blast building this thing. Got a bunch of interior stuff. The list goes on and on. It's not even funny. I cannot wait, but it all has to be based waiting on the paint job to go in and get done. And then a lot of motor work as well. A lot of parts that I've ordered, things I'll be changing. I'll be building the head, be building the block. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go turbo or stay natural, aspirated or not. I live in Cali, so it makes it a little difficult, and I'm more of a simple guy in the sense of not really wanting to deal with the small castle. So this is pretty much where we're at, and as we go along you'll see the things that I have bought and are putting on the car. But just wanted to be a little quick video on the introduction of myself and what I'll be doing, and wish you guys would follow me if you like the content as we go along or whatever. I won't say hit like and subscribe right off bat because this is just an introduction video or whatever, but just so you guys kind of know a history and a background of me and what I do and what I've done. I plan on making the car right-hand drive. I've built a few right-hand drive cars and done it the right way through the firewall, drilling out the spot welds. So I got a bunch of plans that you guys are going to see come this car. So you might want to like and subscribe as we go along. I know this is just the introduction video, so it's nothing to really like in the sense. But just so you guys can see, and again, I apologize for getting into the game a little late in terms of things that I'm going to be doing and have started already. But there's still plenty and lots more to show. So until next time, I will see you guys. Take care.